Bar week, Grano, weekly by my fellow Transformer fans. Monkey here, not for a review. This time it's a vlog, something that's been on my mind. Throughout the 30 years of Transformers, a word has been attached to the franchise that's been more prominent with this toy line than any other. Gimmicks. True, other toy lines have had gimmicks, but none have so fundamentally embraced it as the Transformers have. Take Transformers Prime Ratchet. No real gimmick as such except for one, the transformation, which has been there since the beginning. But even at the start, there was one bot who had a gimmick that was so fundamentally ingrained into the character that he still has it today, even though the technology that this gimmick is based on has been obsolete for at least 20 years. I'm talking, of course, Soundwave, a bot that transforms into a tape recorder. Those of you in my generation go, yeah, that's pretty cool. Kids these days go, what? But then you eject the tapes that are stored inside, and that these themselves can be transformed into little men and animals. Some of them can even combine. Tape recorders haven't been mainstream for some time now, and Hasbro has been struggling to find an alt mode for Soundwave, but only with limited success. Even kids today who have no recollection of what a tape recorder is would still find this toy enjoyable. I know my 9-year-old grandson does. Triple Changes, a robot that can transform to 2 alt modes with various degrees of success, including a bot that has so much playability that this mold has officially 10 modes for the Galvatron version, and yet still has so much playability you might be able to find a few more in there. And recently we've had success with new Triple Changes. Tertiary modes. Some have a degree of success, some don't. Transmetals is one of my favourite ones, as it's more an aesthetic gimmick rather than a physical one. There's been bots in this line that have been so beautiful that they've overcome any failed gimmicks that they had before, such as Transmetal 2 Megatron here, and Transmetal 2 Black Arachnia, whose tertiary mode was so weak that Hasbro gave it up on it, and by the time it left the factory, it was non-existent. But you can still see certain clues. Pretenders. No. Enough said. Then we come to a gimmick that some of us, including my arachnid, does not appreciate. Missiles. With some, especially the G1 Diaclone and Microman molds, have had some success. But with European and US health and safety laws, since then they've been found wanting. But the greatest sin that a bot could have is missiles that are necessary for the bot to work properly. Take Beast Wars Inferno, a beautiful toy with its translucent red plastic and its good size joints, and even got a spinning jetpack. A lot of fun, yeah? Until you get to the missile launcher. Yeah, missile launcher's here and it fires a couple of missiles. That's cool. And they're usually stored on the shins on the feet. That's okay. But in Ant mode, you can see it's apparent where he fails. Once you lose those missiles, he doesn't complete the alt mode correctly. The feet swing out and back in on themselves, and the legs are supposed to protrude out here. Those missiles are his hind legs, or the ends of them. And when you miss them, he's not complete. I've been looking for 2 years now for legs for this guy, and I'm just not finding them. Maybe it's fate. So to end, my favourite toy with a gimmick is G1 Soundwave, whereas my worst is Beast Wars Inferno. What's yours and why? Respond with a video. It'll be on Facebook and the YouTube community. Reply if you're not going to do a video. Reply on there. What are your thoughts on it, on the subject? Until next week, take care of yourselves and each other. Be good, and I'll see you again. Bye. Hasbro has been struggling to find an alt mode for this guy for some time. Only for... Oh, God, fuck, cocking bollocks. Come on, man. Say it. Tape recorders haven't been mainstream for some time now, and Hasbro has struggled to put Soundwave into different forms, but only with limited success. Fucking say the thing, you twat. Tape recorders haven't been mainstream for some time now, and Hasbro has been struggling to find an alt mode for Soundwave, but only with limited success. Fuck for that.